This is really becoming hot as two men of God at the same period, at the same time, released a similar prophecy about Olori Naomi and Ooni of Ife. My correct people. Soun of Ogbomosho, as we know him quite well, it's been alleged, my people, to say a very scary something about this relationship. My people, he went ahead to say, he beckoned on Ooni of Ife as they said he reported to the palace. He came to see Kabiyesi and started narrating that Kabiyesi need to act fast, that there is no more time anymore on his own side, that the devil wants to strike again, and if care is not taken, this time there will be no reconnection, that he has to struggle through again to get to this point. My correct people, welcome back to this channel. It is your girl Life Gist Plus. I am here with a very ogbongelicious news that you will need to hear, because you have to stay tuned and listen to this to the end. Soun Ogbomosho, as we all know, is a man of God, and we know no matter what happens, some people will say he's no longer active in the church or whatever, but know it quite well that people have gifts, and gifts don't die like that. Even if the person is no longer a man of God, it will still be functioning in him that he has a gift, and that gift he must see the vision. They say this man has reportedly seen a vision of where Kabiyesi was on the road, a very wide road, like a desert. That the road is very wide and dry, like a desert. That he saw Kabiyesi standing alone there, being confused. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know where to go right, or whether to go the left, or whether to go front or back. That the kind of state that he saw Kabiyesi in that dream, that Kabiyesi is devastated. Then the other oloris are on the other side. And the way they were looking, they were not looking so happy. They were carrying some calabash. They were carrying some fetish things. They were carrying some juju. Some they were tying on their waist. Some were having the face of a snake. Some were having the legs of a cobra. Some were having the hands of a scorpion. Now that was how the oloris were looking. That some even have masquerade on their face. That is talking about the other oloris on the other side. Then Olori Naomi is now the other side, putting on a white garment, beaming with smile, glittering. That the way Olori Naomi was glittering in that dream, that he was afraid that maybe Olori Naomi has passed, but God forbid. But the kind of glittering that she was glittering, all her body, her face, her crown, everything, that she was wearing a crown on her head. So he was saying that in that dream, that Kabiyesi did not know where to go, how to do about it, where to follow. Now, Olori Naomi was beckoning on him. Olori Naomi was not talking, that it was such a dream that nobody was saying anything. Everything was by signs. So Olori Naomi was on the other side, beckoning him, doing signs for him to come, that she should, or Ooni of Ife should come to her. Ooni of Ife will look at her. If he tries to make a step, he will say no, he withdraws back again. He will look at the other Oloris, he will be confused. He wants to go there, he withdraws back again. He will come back. He was just stand still. And the thing keep on repeating. And Naomi was beckoning him that he should not go to that other side where the oloris are. That look at them. They are having masks on their face. They are having scorpions on their hands. Their fingers turn to scorpion stings. They even have a tail in that dream. Sorry, that is what they analyzed, the way he analyzed the dream. Sorry, that is what I heard. My correct people. So Olori Naomi was trying to show Kabiyesi that he should look at this, pointing at those things. Look at the hands. Pointing at her hands, because they said in that dream that they were not talking. It was just like sign. And that Soun Ogbomosho was somewhere cited Ooni of Ife, said, is this not Ooni of Ife? Is this not Kabiyesi? Because he was holding his crown on his head, on his hand. His crown as a king. He's just holding it on the hand. In the other side, he was holding an offer, that's a royal staff. So that Kabiyesi was so confused that he doesn't know where to go. He tries to make a move to the Olori side. Queen Naomi will make a sign. He will turn immediately. Queen Naomi was crying, beckoning on him to come. Do not go there. Do not go there. It is very dangerous for you. But Ooni of Ife was now confused. So at a point, Olori Naomi started praying in that dream. They said she started praying, she started singing and praising God. She started praying. She brought out her Bible and started quoting the word of God. That was the moment they started talking. that it was as if it was a movie that they paused, and all of a sudden people now started talking. Then the Oloris now were there doing some incantation, everybody on their own. It's not like they were together, but they were one side, everybody standing on their own. The ones with masquerade on their face, the ones with scorpions on their fingers, the ones with a tortoise on their belly. The one, in fact, that the way they described it was very, very scary. And Olori Naomi started praying. Queen Naomi started praying, and when Queen Naomi was praying, it was as if smoke came. A lot of plenty smoke and thunder came, strike those Oloris down. First of all, the first time he strike and they fell. They were now struggling to rise again. So Olori Naomi was now trying to come close to Ooni of Ife, trying to come close to Ooni of Ife. But Ooni of Ife was already weak immediately. Immediately the thunder strike, Ooni of Ife went weak immediately, slumped on the floor. But he was still seeing. He was struggling to come down. Then the Oloris were now struggling to move towards the Kabiyesi, to move towards the Ooni of Ife. But because of that prayer Naomi was praying, there was a lightning and smoke that seems as if it came upon Kabiyesi and give Kabiyesi the strength again. Kabiyesi have to immediately stand up. You know how somebody will just, like someone that just got himself, stand up immediately and started rushing towards Olori Naomi. Immediately he started rushing towards Olori Naomi, the Oloris, the other side, sent something across like a rope that fell Kabiyesi down. Immediately it fell Kabiyesi down. Kabiyesi now fell down again. They were now coming with speed. They were coming with so much speed because they said the whiteness, the distance between Olori and Olori Naomi and the king and the Oloris, the other Oloris, the distance is far. So as they are now coming with speed, with all the masquerade and all the scorpions and the cobras they were coming with, Olori Naomi came immediately, reaching closer to that place. Ooni of Ife wanted to slump again, and that lightning and thunder came again and strike the other Oloris down. My people, they said there, as the man was narrating the dream, it was goose people were all over Kabiyesi, because he did not expect that kind of dream. It has never happened before. This one, out of all the visions they were having, and out of all the prophecies they were giving to Kabiyesi, that they said this one is one of his kind, that nobody has ever dreamt about this type of thing before. So before they know it, Olori Naomi, it was as if some people came down from somewhere. Prayer warriors came out from somewhere. All of a sudden, they now helped Olori Naomi to move closer to Kabiyesi and now grab Kabiyesi up. Immediately they grabbed Kabiyesi up immediately. The other Oloris immediately turned back and was running. Some were turning into cats, some were turning into snake, some were turning into, in fact, a lot of animals. They turned into different animals and ran back. But meanwhile, she said it was only 5 people, 5 Oloris that he saw, that he did not see 6, because they were supposed to be 6, but it was 5 of them, and which he refused to mention their names. He refused to mention their names and the names of the one that is not there. But he just, after telling Kabiyesi, they say Olori Naomi won over him, carried him and dragged him out with the prayer warriors. They went, and it was as if rain started falling and washing Kabiyesi, washing, and some things like charcoal, black charcoal, were coming out from his body, like liquid charcoal was coming out from his body. And after that, Olori Naomi carried him and they left. That was how he woke up. Because he was like, in that dream, he was like that. If this Oloris tried to come in, he was looking for something to use and strike them. He was looking for maybe wood or knife or machete. He was just looking around, according to what he said. That Shaun of ogbomosho was looking for something to use and hit those Oloris when they come in. Because he, as he is, he's very directly at the back of Kabiyesi. So my people, after narrating this dream to Kabiyesi, they say Kabiyesi broke down in tears. He broke down in tears. I don't know, because if he needed to do something very, very urgent, because that is what Shaun of ogbomosho told him, that he now needs, even if it's anyhow, that he doesn't need to do celebration of any kind, that all the celebrations should wait. They must not eat, they must not cook, that he should just do fast the rightful things, the rightful process and purification process he has to do. He has to do them fast and take Queen Naomi back. That no matter how he wants to do it, that June is passing, that he needs to do it fast. And we also remember that in one of my previous videos, I made a video about what Pastor Jerry Eze said. If you relate these two dreams together, you will see that it is the same. It is no different thing, as in it's just the same thing in different narration. Yes, because the way Pastor Jerry said it, Pastor Jerry did not have a dream. He just saw the vision and told Olori Naomi, this is what is ahead of you. But this one, Seun of Ogbomosho, has describe his own as a dream. You know, people have different ways. Men of God have different ways they see. Some people, they will just see it as if it's happening real. They will be seeing it. Some people, it is in their dream. You know, so these two men of God now have said something, the same thing but in different way. You can go back to my channel and check what Pastor Jerry said about it, as it's alleged, my people. And do not forget to comment on this. I want to hear your opinion, and don't forget that you give this video a thumbs up. Please always have it at the back of your mind that every information you see on social media, you have just to take it with a pinch of salt. And don't forget that all these are alleged information. So that is how the information got to us, my correct people. I will have to stop here, because if I begin to say and narrate what happened, I don't know if we are going to get that from here. So you just have to stay tuned, because I have more updates for you.